Letters and welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, Rose Between Pages. Rosie here. Welcome to a Tower Nightmares reading vlog. Basically, for the next 2 weeks, I am going to let Tower Nightmares, my TBR game, control me. If you are new to Tower Nightmares, basically, I have Nightmare Before Christmas themed tarot cards, and basically, I have 2 prompts for each card. I have a different prompt for when they're upright to when they're reversed. So it's very, very different. I am currently in the middle of 3 books right now. So physically I'm in the middle of reading Silver Eyes. I'm on page 167 right now. And this is a horror. I'm 25% through my audiobook, A Spoonful of Murder. Let me just go get my Kindle. I'm about halfway through The Serpent and the Wings of the Night. Wings of Night, so I am literally in the middle of this one. I'm like 47% through this. I'll go and finish one of these books, and then I'll come back to you. Right, so I have finished watching, catching up with my wrestling, and I'm currently watching Animal Crossing Ambience because it helps me focus really well. And I've just got to 75% of The Silver Eyes by Scott Cawthon and Kira Breed Risley. So, let's find out what my first prompt is going to be of this video, and I'll figure out what I want to read for that prompt. So I have no idea what it's going to choose. That one flew up. We have King of Needles reversed. King of Needles reversed is ocean or water on the cover. Ocean or water on the cover. Oh, I mean, I have blue water up there, and then I have Starless Sea, so that could be like the cover, or it could have sea or water or something to do with water in the title. Oh gosh, let me just browse for a moment. I'll come back to you in a sec. I'm just looking at my 3 new buys, because I know the other one, because I did get 4 from Maddie. I know the other one doesn't have anything to do with oceans or anything to do with water on the cover. That doesn't have anything or ocean or water on the cover, so no for that one. That one doesn't either, because it's just birds and flowers and keys. This one is a push. It looks very sea-esque, so this could be a maybe. I do think I have more than just this. Hi, so it was like 3 AM in the morning when I was fucking filming this part, so that's why my brain wasn't working very well. Give me another sec. Just looking at my Stephen King shelf. I could reread Fairy Tale if I really wanted to. I don't think I'm gonna count this. Straight Until Morning has a ship on it. This is a Peter Pan retelling. But it only has a ship on it. It doesn't actually have any water or an ocean on it. So I'm not gonna class that. Half Mile has water on it. This counts as water. Our Wives Under the Sea has like water droplets on it. I'm not too sure if that's a stream or not here. I'm not gonna count it because I'm not too sure about it. I was thinking Priory had water on it. I really want to reread Priory. I guess I'm gonna be rereading that later. It only has dragons on it, and it has buildings on it. This is such a hard fucking prompt. I'm literally going shelf after shelf after shelf, just looking for a book that has water on the cover. I need to check the Brandon Sanderson books as well. Also, oh, where have I just put it? Waterhorse has water on it. It is actually the ocean. So, I love the film. I got the book. This is my fifth book that I've spotted that has water on it. I'm actually gonna just try and see how many books I've actually got with water on the cover. But I can't read it without Josh. Fuck's sake, this is the only Brandon Sanderson that I'm seeing that has water on it. Oh, this is so annoying. Oh my days, even Bone Season doesn't have it. My best friend's Exorcism, it has water here. I have a lot more books than I thought I did that have water on the cover, or like the ocean. So, there's these. And then there's the 6 that I picked out first. I'm not too sure what I want to read. I'm not in the mood for any specific genre. So, I'm not too sure what to do. I might do a random number generator on this. On all these books that I've got out. And see what it lands on, and whatever it lands on, I will have to read. I kept looking at the series that I'm currently in the middle of. Like, the Warhammer one that I'm in the middle of doesn't have any covers that have water or ocean on them. Now, for a fact, the first book in Dark Tower doesn't. Akatar doesn't. The next one in the Five Nights at Freddy's Light series doesn't. Lost Metal doesn't. So all of the fucking series that I'm in the middle of, none of them have water on the cover. Majority of these 14 books. In fact, I think they're all standalones. Yeah, they're all standalones. And I really like Narnia, for example. Narnia does not have any fucking water on its cover. All of the things that I want to reread, like Priory to Orange Tree, Misery, no, they don't have water or ocean on the cover. It's so frustrating to me. Like, I haven't looked at all of the books up there because I cannot be bothered going through all of those books. It's like past 1 a.m. by now. And I can't be bothered going through all of the books over here, so I just got one book out of this pile and one book out of the pile up there. And like, there's like a variety of genres in this. So let me go and do the random number generator quick. Okay, so just random number generated, and it landed on number 3, which is Voyage of the Damned by Frances White. So I am going to be reading Voyage of the Damned for the prompt of ocean/water on the cover. This has like sea-esque things on it. It has like a fish carcass. It has a ship up there. It has like the coral reef sort of thing going on here. So, you know, and it also has like little wave scribbles here. So I'm looking forward to actually reading this. Voyage of the Damned is my next book. For 1,000 years, Concordia has maintained peace between its provinces. To mark this incredible feat, the Emperor's ship embarks upon a 12-day voyage to the sacred goddess's mountain. Aboard are the heirs to the 12 provinces of Concordia, each graced with a unique and secret magical ability known as a blessing, except one. Ganymede Piscero, class clown, slacker, and all-around disappointment. But when a beloved heir is murdered, every one of these powerful people becomes a suspect. Now Ganymedes, alone and vulnerable without a blessing, must become the hero he was never born to be. With the body count rising, can he unmask this killer before they reach the shore? I didn't realise it was like a fantasy mystery, so I'm looking forward to actually diving into this. So yeah, Voyage of the Damned is my first read of this book, of this of this vlog. So, I think the last you saw me was when I chose out my tarot card for my next read, which was Voyage of the Damned. I have started this, I'm nearly 50 pages in. Basically, we're in the perspective of Ganymedes. I've been saying it wrong, it's Ganymedes. And he is the heir to the fish province. The only thing is, he doesn't have a blessed power. And no one knows that apart from the spider heir and the crow heir. He has a little bit of a crush on the crow heir and he's a little bit confused. I like the fact that the spider heir has they them pronouns, and I quite like the fact that that's being represented in this. Being a non-binary person myself, it does help to read stuff that has they them. And basically, he's just found out, like, they're on the ship, because usually the 12 heirs, because there's 12 provinces, go on the ship and they set sail to the mountains and they say a prayer to the goddess and thank her for them being blessed. The thing is, this is on the blurb, by the way. Ganymedes realizes that people, like, at some point, Ganymedes realizes that people are being murdered and stuff in this, so I'm looking forward to how this is gonna go, actually. But it's not got to the mystery yet. It's been, like, introducing us to Ganymedes, basically telling us that he's not blessed, telling us about his friendships with the other heirs, and so on and so forth, and basically what sort of person he is. He's a plus size character, which you don't really see much of main characters being plus sized. Sorry about this. I meant to say I don't really see characters being represented as plus sized in the books that I read. Like, the books that I have and the books that I've read have not had plus size representation, and they've not had non-binary representation either. So it's different for me, and it makes me happy that there's, like, different representations all the way through this book. He's a plus size character who likes to eat a lot, and he eats his feelings, basically. And he is on the ship, and he's just found out that the crow heir and the tortoise heir are getting married, and he's so upset about it because he has a massive crush on the crow heir. So, right, I'm gonna go and continue reading this and keep watching my ghost hunt thing. Also, I've just got shopping coming today, but I can't be bothered doing anything other than reading, so that's all I'm going to be doing all day, really. Right, ignore Josh, he's currently gaming right now, so if you hear him in the background, he's gaming. So, I'm not even, like, I'm 100 pages through Voyage of the Damned. 2 people have already died, and I'm not going to say who, but I have some suspicions. Maybe it's Esther, because she's, like, one of the violent, like, she's the most violent person, and she keeps to herself, and she hates everyone. And suspiciously, she went into the elephant's room, Tende. I'm a bit like, that's a bit weird. Are they conspiring together or something? Not too sure on that. And then we have Negui. Nergui. Or Nergui. It's Mongolian, is that name? Who is the spider heir, and she's very ominous, if I'm honest, to our main character, Ganymedes. He's like very spooked by her, very scared by her, and she was the last person to be with the second person that died. So I have 3 suspects on my list. Maybe Eska's doing it all on her own, or maybe she's conspiring with Tande, or maybe it's even the spider. I don't know. Anyways, I did my February TBR, and I have a few things that I might read next, depending what prompt I get. So obviously, I want to go back to Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent, because I am on page 229 of this, and I haven't picked it up as of yet. So there's that. Then I have A Spoonful of Murder that I'm listening to at the moment, so if I get a prompt that goes with that, maybe I could read that. These 2 came in the post today because of Chloe. Thank you so much, Chloe. Shadow of the Gods and Iron Flame. So any prompts come up for them to be chosen, then I will happily read those. I forgot to mention, Chloe, the angel that she is, I love you so much, Chloe. I know that you watch my videos, so thank you so much. She also got me some Kindle stickers. I just need to get a clear Kindle case, and then I am set for the Kindle stickers to be on my Kindle. Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I'm gonna hold these, actually. Full Dark No Stars by Stephen King. Devil Makes Free by Tori Bovalino, and Battle Royale by Hushan Takami, or maybe even The Horse and the Boy, which is Narnia number 3. So we'll see what prompt I get next when I get to 75%. I'm nowhere near yet. I'm only 100 pages in, so very interesting.
Hi, so me and Josh are doing our reading gaming sprints, and I'm 25% through Voyage of the Damned already, and quite enjoying it. It's very enjoyable so far, and can't wait to find out who the person is that is killing these other people. 2 people are already dead, so yeah. I have my suspicions of like 3 people. 3 people. So yeah, Josh is currently reading Starsight. How far are you in?
162.
How are you liking it? What's your
Loving
thoughts?
it. Sci-fi and shit. No, it's getting really it's getting really interesting now. If I want it, can you push?
Yeah, I'm gonna go continue reading. Really enjoying so far.
You can't strangle me.
Right, so I haven't really updated it for a little bit. These past few days, my brain has been very overwhelmed, and I've been struggling to focus very much on things. And today, I've not been well, because I had a 4-cheese pizza last night, and I really fancied pizza, but that was the only pizza that we had. And today I have just been feeling so fucking awful. Like I think I've had a migraine. It was very close to a migraine. It was like in the middle of a headache and a migraine. So I had that. I kept trying to throw up this morning. 4 times I tried to throw up. I've been feeling sick all day. And then my stomach has just been feeling awful all fucking day. It's been terrible. I feel okay-ish in a minute. But I'm on page 217 of this. And we're finding out more about the blessings of everybody, so what their blessings are, and finding out about like the people as a whole. So there's 3 of them that are actually working together to try and figure out who's like the killer. Now I have my suspicions. I still have suspicions. I still don't know if they're correct about Tende, like the elephant and the spider bears. No idea. But we shall see how it goes. I'm gonna try and get to at least near 300 tonight. But we'll see. Right. It is very interesting learning about the blessings and the provinces, like the different provinces and the different characters in this, like the different blessed people in this. 3 of them are already dead. 3 of them. They're already dead in this. And I'm still no closer to finding out who the fuck the bloody murderer is. Because I've realised every single murder, there is no pattern. There's no pattern. There's no clues as to who it could be. Nothing. Just a warning to those who haven't read Voyage of the Damned and want to read Voyage of the Damned. There is spoilers of the deaths ahead. So, please be careful or go and skip to where it doesn't say spoilers anymore. The first victim, they tried to make it look like suicide. Second victim, they stabbed the living daylights out of that person 17 times, by the way. And the third person doesn't have any marks on them whatsoever. Looks like they've just literally died of a heart attack. But you can tell, like, they're angry because they're like that. They have their hands in a fist and they have clenched teeth. Oh, it's pissing me off. I really want to know now because I'm just like, it's going to keep on going and going and going until someone outs this person. Like, they tried saying that it was a fish, grasshopper, and a bear. But the thing is, all 3 of them have been together the entire fucking time. None of them have been murdering people. None of them. One of them is a fucking 6-year-old, for God's sake. They tried to frame a 6-year-old. The other one is too weak. He's ill and too weak to do anything anyways. And the third one just wants to be left alone. Didn't want anything to do with the other provinces, because they're all bullies. Like, the higher blessed people, they're all fucking bullies. They bully people. So I don't blame him. Apart from Shinjiro. Shinjiro is the only person that doesn't fucking bully people. Because he's a monk and he believes in peace. And balance. And equality and shit. So, I'm still no closer to finding out who this murderer is. I have my suspicions on Spider and Elephant, which I have had for ages. I still have suspicions on, like, the tiger and the bull. Like, the ox, sorry. But I don't know which one of the 4 it is. Because the spider is suspicious anyways. The elephant, you don't actually hear anything from her. Like, she speaks and all, but there's no character development for her. So what the fuck is she hiding? Or maybe it could be the tortoise. Because her brother died. And she's delusional. So maybe her brother, the ghost of her brother, is telling her to kill these people. But then again, he was full of peace as well, so I don't. Hi, so I'm on chapter 21, which is page 282 of Voyage of the Damned. Someone else has just died, and it was one of my suspects that died. And now I still have 3 main suspects. So it's really, really good. Like, it keeps making you guess and stuff. It's really, really intriguing like that. Also, I have said Right, I have started doing a 100 pages a day for a week challenge. So I think I'm going to try and get to 75% today. So you'll see me later today when I'm at 75% and I will be choosing my next prompt and my next read. So you'll see that. I have that much to go. So hopefully I can smash that today. And also I want to do some diamond painting today, so I want to listen to my audiobook and diamond paint today. That's my plans. That's what I think I might do. But yeah, it's really really good. Like it's getting really good. Keeps you guessing, and I like the fantasy aspect of it because there's a bit of magic in this. So it's like giving me 4-star vibes, and I would read this again because it's very interesting. Very interesting. Hi, so I just got to 75%, which is page 361. And I hate this, love this book. It keeps, like, killing off my suspects. So, like, my main suspects keep dying. And then there's also, like, I'm getting suspicious of literally everybody. So, I'm even suspicious of our fucking main character. Like, I'm so suspicious of everybody right now. Anyways, you know what that means? That means we get to choose our next read. Seeing as I'm still doing this. Not read a phone, reading vlog. Sorry. I've got two. I'm going to choose this one, but this way. High Priestess reversed. Oh my gosh. A book that matches my outfit. I'm wearing acid washed blue jeans, a reading jumper, and then underneath I've got like a wolf shirt, a black and red wolf shirt. So maybe I could find a book that has black and red or brown or blue. Let me check my library books. I was gonna go and check on Mistborn because they would go with, like, that cover would go with my jeans. But one of my library books, I got The Last Word by Taylor Adams. It's got blue on it. These are like a bluey white. It's got white on it. And it's got red. I have red on underneath. It's got black. And it's got brown. So it has all of the colours that I'm actually wearing right now. I think I'm going to read this next. The Last Word by Taylor Adams. I think I might read this next. Yeah, because it has all of the colours that I'm wearing today. So I'm reading The Last Word next. So when I was getting this from the library, the cover interested me, and then at the back it says, "Out here no one can hear you scream." I didn't actually read the blurb, so I didn't know what this was about until now. If you give this book a 1-star review, you might end up dead. Emma is house sitting on the rainy Washington coast with only her golden retriever for company. She likes the isolation, peace and quiet, and the opportunity to read. But her latest pick, a poorly written and gruesome horror novel, is disappointing when Emma leaves a 1-star review. The message dings back. The author, H.G. Kane, has replied, and he's furious. Emma brushes it off until disturbing incidents start to occur. Scratches in the night, a figure crawling around in the shadows. Kane has written 16 other novels.
all similarly sadistic tales of stalking and murder. He knows he's a brilliant writer. He just needs to make Emma understand. Expect the unexpected in this pulse-pounding novel of psychological suspense and terror from the critically acclaimed author of the TikTok sensation No Exit. That sounds really interesting. I can't actually wait to get to this. So I think I'm going to try and get Voyage of the Damned done either today or tomorrow. Because I'm doing a 100 pages challenge. 100 pages today challenge right now. So yeah, very, very interested in how Voyage of the Damned is going to finish and how I'm going to find this.
Hi. I fell asleep at like 9 p.m. Just to, have a nap. Turned out to be literally 7.5 hours later, which was 4:30 in the morning. So I've been awake since 4:30 in the morning. It's now 7 a.m. I'm trying to get to page 100 before I feed the animals, but I'm on page 45. And it's starting to get intense. Basically, we've been introduced to Emma, we've been introduced to Deke, her elderly neighbour, and Laika, her golden retriever. And I'm quite enjoying this so far. There's been some weird stuff happening where Emma has been seeing someone in the bedroom, but the night before, her the motion sensor lights went on, and the owner of the house has just messaged her, because she's house sitting. The owner of the house has just messaged her saying, look what got caught on the camera last night. So I'm going to carry on reading. Like I say, I want to get to page 100 before I get up and feed the animals. I want to try and get to page 200 today before I go to bed tonight.
Hi, so I just wanted to end this video on a good note. I finished these two, so I finished The Silver Eyes by Scott Cawthorne and Kira Breed Risley. This is the first book in the Five Nights at Freddy's series, but I didn't have a tarot card for this one. Then I read Voyage of the Damned by Frances White. This had, I think the prompt was ocean on the cover, ocean or water on the cover. This was very, very hard to find, but I'm glad I actually got one. And then this was read a book that matches your outfit. My outfit was acid wash jeans, so blue and white, with a brown jumper and a black and red shirt, wolf shirt. So I got to, before we end this video, I'm halfway through this. So pretty good so far. Not the best thriller that I've read, but it is very captivating and it is very interesting. It's an interesting take on a thriller, really. So 3 different books: a horror, a fantasy mystery, and a thriller. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below if you want to see more of these Tower Nightmares Controls Me vlogs. I'd love to know if you guys enjoy those. And I shall see you in the next video. Stay luscious, guys. Bye.